It's fun.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another 2019 SJ Pour Challenge product demo video. This one is for Yakima Valley hops. The beer was made in conjunction with a couple other product demos, and also my little brother wanted a beer for a fantasy football draft party. So let's dig right into this one. This was a simple beer. I wanted to keep it a smash beer, single malt, single hop. This is all two-row. It was 15 pounds of two-row. Got the recipe right here. Mashed at a 151, batch sparged, let's see here, used HBC 472 from Yakima Valley hops. That is an 8.7% alpha. I used 2 ounces at a 10-minute addition. That was the first addition, was 10 minutes. And then we did a 30-minute whirlpool of 6 ounces. And then, so we're at a half a pound already. Yakima Valley sent me over a pound of this hop. So there was 4 ounces of in the dry hop at 3 days into fermentation. At day 3, dropped in hops, sat for 4 days before I added more, and then sat for 3 more days, and then I pulled it off of all of that into the next vessel. So it was 7 days of dry hopping, 10 days of primary fermentation. So started at a 1076 original gravity, and this one actually finished kind of high. The yeast I used was a little old. It was White Labs London Fog. The yeast starter took off nicely. I may not have grown it big enough to ferment this thing all the way out, but it ended at 1018. So it's in that 7% range for an IPA. So nice size IPA. Let's get into this hop from Yakima Valley. This is a short beer review, or at least it's supposed to be, of a beer made with Yakima Valley hops. So we'll get into the nose. Lots of fruitiness. That could be contributed attributed to by the yeast, but also the hops and hopping the crap out of it during a kind of a flavor addition, aroma addition, and massive whirlpool and dry hops. It's fruity, it's pineapple, it's super sweet pineapple. Not really getting any citrus or anything like that. Maybe some melon, definite tropical fruit. I'm picking up coconut, but not like coconut I've used in beers before, where I've used coconut shavings and toasted them or baked them. This is more like a coconut, like almost like a cooking coconut oil, you know, like that pasty coconut oil. It's almost like that. Smells fantastic. I'm gonna dig into it, guys. Cheers. It's like the lighter end of medium body. I know this doesn't matter for hops, but we're doing this all the way through. Carbonation is just lightly prickly. It is a hazy beer. It's no New England beer. I almost get a little bit of citrus now on the palate. The coconut's still there doing its thing. Yakima Valley Hops website describes this hop as something that will give off coconut, oak, whiskey. I think they said whiskey or bourbon. Whiskey, bourbon, and oak kind of aromas in darker malt beers. I'm not getting that whiskey, bourbon, oak thing in here, which would be really weird in an IPA. My goal was to make a massively hopped beer to truly showcase what this hop can do. The cool thing with this hop that I don't generally like in other hop varieties is there's no earthiness, there's no herbal, no vegetal characteristics in the flavor and aroma. In other types of hops, for the life of me, I can't name them off the top of my head right now, especially when I've overly hopped something. And maybe it was the hopping technique, at different times in the boil, but especially when I've over hopped these things, they're sharp and biting, vegetal, earthy, just a lot of things that I don't like to get out of a hop character. And I've done it with late addition hops too, where it's just it's a put off. But this is a nice, subtle, not biting, mid-range alpha acid hop, that's sweet, tropical, fruity, and really, really easy to utilize in the way that I did. Yakima Valley Hops, thanks again, loyal sponsor. Check them out, buy their hops, buy their swag, their stickers, their hats, their shirts, all their gear, but especially their hops. They've always been the most reliable and solid hop provider for me, other than going down the store to the local homebrew shop. But that's not always as reliable, and they don't have all the varietals that I can usually get through Yakima Valley. So check them out. Awesome hop. Thank you for this, guys. Thanks for watching. Best of luck to you participants in the SJ Port Challenge this year, because I'm coming for you in round 2. That's right, past winner scoreboard. Cheers, guys. See ya.